going on, everyone? I've been thinking of something. There's a lot of videos going around saying that the Challenger space shuttle astronauts are alive. Now, don't know if I believe that or not, but apparently they have found all, or at least 6 of the 7 people that are their doppelgangers, meaning, actually in this case it's even greater than a doppelganger. They got the same name, same face, same relative age. You got to confirm the birthdays. I don't know if they've all been confirmed. People living today, right now, that are of the same name, age, let's say, if they were able to continue their life after 1986, face, everything. Almost all of them are like professors. You know, one of them's a professor at Yale, the other's a professor, I think, in University of Wisconsin, maybe. Anyway, if this was 1996, or let's say 2006, 2007, what should have happened is that an outfit like 60 Minutes or you know, one of them, Nightline, Dateline, whatever, I don't know, one of those shows, should have invited all of these doppelgangers on TV and talked about it. But it's 2024, and you're not allowed to talk about this stuff. Like, this is actually a bad thing I'm doing right now. It's like against, I don't know, America or something that I'm doing this. But if this was a prior time, this would be an awesome show. Imagine, all right, we're going to bring on the Challenger astronauts, wink, wink, that are not the Challenger astronauts, but look just like them, and then go through this and then talk about them. Because if it's, you know, if it's not real, if these are not the actual same people, then this would be one hell of a funny story to actually show on TV. I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, I'm not trying to talk ill of the dead here, and I wouldn't. I remember watching that live in 6th grade, I believe it was. You know, watching this thing explode in the sky on TV. It'd be something. Like, the conspiracy theory is that they're alive, that they were never on the shuttle, that NASA knew that this was doomed to begin, but they couldn't stop this. I think they've already delayed it a few times. They couldn't stop the launch, so they launched it. Now, whether someone was on it or it was unmanned, I don't even know if they had the technology to have it unmanned back in 1986. But you know, the whole point was we're trying to tell Russia we can do all this stuff, and you know, in 1986 we were rebooting the space shuttle program in such a way because they kept losing funding. They couldn't stop this launch, but there were engineers that were screaming, saying, "Do not launch, do not launch." So, is it possible that they never put them on the shuttle, the astronauts on the shuttle, and launched anyway, knowing this was a doomed flight? Possibly. Here's the other question. Why would some of the astronauts use their exact same name and live in society as, you know, as who they were, with a slightly different backstory? Well, in 1986, you could actually hide. For life. There was no internet. You know, if you were, you know, I don't know, I don't want to say names, but if you were this person over here and now you're still that person, I mean, you weren't, no one was thinking about you. It wasn't like the internet, you know, where, I mean, we know way too much, and sometimes knowing too much is actually a bad thing because, you know, people create and fabricate stories. But that'd be some hell of a conspiracy theory. And I'll be honest with you, in the last 10 years, I think that every conspiracy theory that was labeled as such in the last 10 years has come out to be true. So, you know, talking about other conspiracy theories like the JFK assassination, like the moon landing, and now the Challenger astronauts still being alive, those 3 right here will be solved eventually. But now, you know, if there was a news outlet that wanted to take this on, oh God, if I was a producer right now, I'd be like, all right, listen, before these people pass away, because they're in their 70s, 80s, 60s. You know, let's get them on TV and let's talk about this. This would be a great programming. People would tune in for this. It would be fantastic. We could talk about their lives. They could bring on pictures of when they were young. They could show how they're not them. I mean, I think it'd be great programming. But I'm sure we'll never get that. Anyway, let me know what you think. It's just yet another conspiracy theory that is floating around the internet. Later, y'all.